All right, we're back. We're live. Thank you for joining. I'm so sorry I had to come this time because of light and other things. If you're joining for the first time, please like, share, subscribe. I can see you. Hi, Caleb. Hey, how you doing? Um, yeah, we're starting now. We're starting now. So sorry. If you're on the group, I share the signal. Share the signal. V's V51S cell. We're currently in profit of about $50 from a $6 account, right? So that's how we do it here. So like I've been saying, I said if you want to join the mentorship, you can DM me. It's just $100. You can DM me and I'll take you from there. So I'll be sharing my screen. There's a lot of chat, there's a lot of work to be done today. So just stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. There's some live trade I will call. Right, yeah, I can see you. Please, where are you joining from? Just tell me where you're joining from, your name and where you're joining from. And also, if you want to DM me, you want to join the group, you can DM me. I will add you to the group, whereby we I share analysis and I share updates on any trade I'm taking. Like yesterday, I did $6 to 60, and today I'm doing another $6 to 60 again, just like you can see right there. So it's life, it's life, it's life. So I welcome everyone. Thank you. So, what are the pairs that you want us to do? What are the pairs, real quick? There's no time. This is the trade. Let me show you guys. This was when this was when, well, I hope you guys can see my screen. This was when I entered the trade, the sell trade from here. And let me refresh this. Let me just refresh all this. Now we can start proper. I did not start exactly for because of the light and other things. So yeah, basically. So we're still on the trade. You can see the trade is playing out nicely. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. So meanwhile, if you were on the live session the last time, we did this analysis and we said we wanted to sell from here, from that point that is sold. And those of us in the group that took the trade, we are still in profit on that trade. Do you understand? We are still making. So you see the price has been bearish, and this is where we're coming to. This is where we're coming to from that previous analysis. If you have not watched the analysis, watch it again to know that to understand what we did for V51S and our conclusion and all. So if you are new, like, share, and also you can see the way I drew the trend line, the counter trend line that broke when it broke this one. When it broke this one, I knew that yes, definitely is going to take out that, and I knew that it's coming down. And now you can see. So just look out for sales on V51S. Look out for sales. Look out for sales. Right. Look out for sales. And I tell you the truth, you are on the right track on this pair. So yeah, that will be that. So I don't think I will have to go over this. Okay, but okay, let me just go over this trade. Why I took this trade. First of all, I saw a trend line. I saw a trend line like this, right? I saw a trend line. This was the trend line I saw. This trend line. Let me take it out. I saw this trend line from here. I drew it down all the way here, right? And what happened? I saw that this counter trend line was broken, and now price came into this region. There's something here, this region, and price gave us a change of character to down. And if you go to the 5 minutes, you see clearly. So that was why I took that trade, and it's how I do it. So I'm looking at the comments, and I want to. The audio is a bit chubby. Caleb from Nigeria, but I'm schooling in Cotonou. Wow, the audio is a bit chubby. Like, how is it that there are noise in the background? Because I'm currently in a place that is quite noisy. So please, bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, please teach us how to do a lot of scalping on M5 and M15. Okay, all right. So this is what I did. If you look at this, you see that it was on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, let me go to the 5 minutes time frame. When I saw my confirmation entry, what is confirmation? I've been talking about confirmation since, and I don't think you guys have really gotten that confirmation. Confirmation is three candlestick pattern. This one now, let me. I'm coming. Please just give me like 2 minutes. I'm coming back. I'll be back. Can you tell us about the concept O1C trades? I think for V51s, I'll be closing my trades because it's retracing. So I just close my trade so that I can focus on this class. Close my trade for that. So okay, you think where do I start from? Okay, I was talking about confirmation entry. So looking at this, you see that when price came into the cost model, this was my structural liquidity, and I use that as my structural, and I use this one as my cost model entry. When price came into that cost model, it gave me a three candlestick pattern. The middle one being the highest, having the highest high, this middle candle. So the three candle is this first candle, this second candle, and this black candle. Immediately, the close of this candle, after the close of that third candle, enter at the close of that third candle. After the close of that third candle, enter and stack your trades. Do you understand? You see, I've closed this trade because it's retracing from this level, and it might get to push all the way up and now drop again. So that's why I just close that trade. So for those of us in the group, close your V50 sell. Reynolds, I think you should inform them that they should close their V50 sell. So that's how to enter from after your confirmation entry. We don't just enter poof. We wait for confirmation, and also not just this confirmation alone, but there are also other confirmation like trend line. If I draw my trend line like this was one of the things that confirmed that yes, this thing is actually going down because it broke this counter trend line. And after breaking that counter trend line, what will I wait for? Retracement. Do you understand? That's just how it is. So let me go to the next. Boss, I can see you, Africa culture. Okay. Yeah. I had to go talk to them to calm down because I'm currently, like I said, most of you know, I'm currently in school, and I'm in my faculty, and a lot of people, walk around. I can't do the live session in my office because of network, because of network. So you said I should. Can you tell us? Can you tell us the concept of the O1C? All right. So O1C concept is basically, let me just do a quick breakdown. Right now. Let me. This is what O1C looks out for. For a sell, this is what it looks as a sweep of the eye, a break of structure, a second break of structure. I think I have a video on this explaining all this, right? And this now is your structural liquidity. Then it waits for a POI at this cost model entry. This is for a sell. Then for a buy, sweep, second break of structure, then price back into your customer mentorship, right? What I do is basically I don't just teach you all this alone. There are other things I use, like you guys saw the trend line I drew now. Where I learned that trend line from is Lucky Main. I learned trend line strategy from Lucky Main, how he draws the trend line, validation, invalidation, fake, false breakout, fake out, there are a lot of things. So I still improved on the O1C strategy. Do you understand? There are other things I also know that you can learn from that. So this is this is what he looks out for. If he sees this on a 4-hour time frame, he will wait for price to enter into that PY on the 4-hour time frame, then go down to a lower time frame to look for entries. You understand what I'm saying? Just like maybe going down to a 5 minutes time frame to look for a sweep again, something like this, and a break, then you will not enter again. Do you understand? So the thing is, anywhere it gets to see this pattern, even if it's on a weekly time frame, like most of you now, most of the trade that we are in, we saw this pattern on weekly time frame. Now, so you said, what if there's no structural liquidity? Reynolds, I'll come to you. V10 sell, right? V10 1 sell. I'll come to you. Okay, what if there's no structural liquidity? If there's no structural liquidity, that's your eye that there's no structural liquidity. Let me do it. Say, what if there's no structural liquidity? This is it. If there's no structural liquidity, most of the time, like we said, there are three kinds of liquidity, right? Structural liquidity, transactional liquidity, and inducement liquidity. Now, if there's no structural liquidity, it's now used for inducement. Price will take out this high and drop most times. Have you not seen something like this? There's no structural liquidity, so this becomes your liquidity. So I think I've answered your question on that. So we're starting with V10-1S. That sell, I really don't want to take that sell. I don't know why, but it's not really giving me, because I'm looking for buys on V10-1S. I'll show you why. Noise is too much. All right, so V10. So like I was saying, V10-1S, I wouldn't want to take sales, because even if it's selling now, obviously, but let me show you what I'm saying. So now go to the 24-hour time frame. We want to do a top down analysis. analysis now. Now let's see the line chart. What's currently happening now? So you see, even the line chart is showing bullish. It did not take out that low, and it's showing like bullish, right? But let's go to our normal process. Let's look at this. All right. So weekly time frame. There's something I saw on weekly time frame that made me like change my pattern. You know what the last video now, the last class we did, last live session. Although I know what you are seeing, this is what you are seeing: a break of structure to the down, and you are seeing this as a structural liquidity. And this becomes your protected eye. And now, in fact, price is currently reacting from the order block. That's where price is reacting from. But I'm looking at, although this level that I marked at is not really a fresh level. So that's why I'm still considering, even if taking the sell, but it's quite risky. Although it's coming from a fresh level. Do you understand what I'm saying? A fresh order block on the 4-hour time frame that gave us a change of character. So now let me go back. Let me go back to this. You know, I understand what you're saying. It gave us, there's a fresh level here, which is this, right? Even having a structural liquidity below it. Having a liquidity below it. So price came all the way into that level. What happened? Now gave us a change of a sweep, a strong eye. That means this eye is protected. And here is what? The break of structure. And we can say here is our structural liquidity, right? And we can say here is the first target. So now let's go down to, so this is our POI. Let's go down to 5 minutes time frame, or let's see 15 minutes first. What do you use Alchemist? Okay, yeah. Yes, I do. So I think you know Alchemist. So I do too. I learned from him. All right. So now, if you go to this, let's see where price is currently reacting from. Is there a good order block that have not been mitigated that price is using? Which the only order block I can see is this one, and I think that's where price went to nicely from the 15 minutes time frame. So now let's see at the 5 minutes time frame now. On the 5 minutes time frame, can we see our pattern? This trade is not really too clear. It's not really too clear, but let's just watch. If this eye is taken out, we can sell from here. Can look for sales, but we have to be very careful because we have to wait for confirmation first. Now let's see if counter trend line have been taken out. Nicely, nice. Counter trend line have been taken out. Can you see the way I draw the trend line, or the way I drew the trend line? See, counter trend line have been taken out. So for me, I feel yes, this is something that we can try, we can risk, and we'll be targeting this low. We'll be targeting that low. So yeah, that would be that for V10 1S. Yeah, Innocent, I can see you. It confuses me a lot. What confuses? Just that's it now. You know the way this thing works now. You know the way we do this. So the way it is, that's the way it is. Change not be me teaching it. So that's how it is now. So yeah. I get what you're saying. All right. So what confuses you? Like what confuses you? Is it the way alchemy trades? So now let's do another pair so that we progress. Let's do another. While putting down your questions, we'll do another pair. So let's see V10. V10. I don't really have. Let's see. Let's see V. All right. So okay, Akem is it's not hard. Just DM me. I will send something to you. I will help you. So that's that. V100, like we've always been doing, we have been. Although I was looking for a buy. Why? Because my POI I wanted to use this POI. I wanted to use that POI and using this as my structural liquidity. But instead, what market did, like I said, market will not, because you did your analysis, you think market will follow what? Market will still do what it wants to do. Do you understand? The market will still do what it wants to do. No be. So there's this zone here that market used, this fresh order block that have not been mitigated. And although I saw it, I was like, let me not use that. So that was the structural liquidity. And let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So immediately price came into here. What I would have done, I would just take my line chart and I will enter, or I will want to enter from this below this low, right? Yes. So that why I look for buy was because I was basically waiting for this up one. I would have preferred price to move from here, but price did what he did and everything. So although our bias has not changed for V100, it's still a sell. Bias has not changed. So sometimes just try and follow the trend. Don't just go against the trend. That's why that V10 1S, I'm looking at it and still, because every time you go against the trend, it's a problem. Most of the time, the market, if you're not following the trend, the momentum will not be fast. You understand? So you just be sluggish and all. So this is still, my bias is still sell. It has not changed for V. So what we can do now is maybe wait for price to come into this zone. Can you see what I'm saying? So we had our sweep of that eye, a sweep, and we had our break of structure to the down. And we have our structural liquidity. Some of you be like, how did you get it? But you must have watched the previous video before you understand how we denoted that, oh, we are coming down for V100. So yeah. So this is what I have for V100. I'm waiting. I'll wait for this price to come here. Then I will sell after my confirmation. But this is a 4-hour time frame. So if you go to the 1-hour time frame, look for zones that have not been mitigated. Although, mere looking at that, where I would love to enter from, it's this level. Most of you know the way I get clean level. So that level is where I want to enter from. If you know alchemist, you know that this is this is what it does. So that level around 17698.8359, and I'll be targeting this low, and my stop loss should be above there. So yeah, that's for V100. That's for V100. Clearly I can see Joseph, you keep me, don't worry. After this session we'll meet. All right, so now what are the pairs that you want me to do? What are the pairs that you want me to do? Let's focus on that. I think this will give us an entry. This will give us an entry. So let's just be calm. This will give us an entry before. I think it will give us an entry. But me, I will have to wait for confirmation entry. I will always wait for confirmation entry before I start my trade, because I know how these things can be. You understand? So that's for V100. V25. V25 has not still entered my zone since. I'm still waiting for price. Like it's still selling. It's still going to sell, but price has not really entered my zone yet. And I will not want to buy. I will not want to counter trade, because I know although there's a counter trade setup I saw that I sent that we took, but I think it has hit our stop loss. That's why I see. Don't just my advice is don't just try to take counter trades. Just wait, follow the trend. Why I took this trade yesterday, this buy. Some of you know now. I took this buy. Let me show you why I took that buy. Now, okay, this was around the region. I sent it some like, why did you buy this buy? That kind of thing. Let me show you on the 1 hour time frame. You see that I saw my setup here. This, you know, the setup that we're looking for. Basically, a sweep of an high and a down, then second break of structure. If you see your setup and your setup fails, so that's why I took that trade, that buy, and I sent it to the group. V25 buy. So what did I see? I saw this level. I saw this level here. There will be no time to explain that, but I saw that level, and you'll be like, oh, what was there that you saw? So I saw that level, and I was like, once price gets to that level, it will push all the way up like this, and that's what price did, right? So yeah, but for me, I'm still waiting patiently until I'll still wait until it gets to this level for the sell. I'll still wait until it gets to that level for the sell, because the sell is more important than the buy. Then my counter trend line 1, second counter trend line 2. Can you see where price is almost reacting from the trend line? So yeah, that's the second counter trend line, and I think this one is the one that if it breaks, price will drop. So yeah. That's V25. I think that's one. That's what I just did. Okay, that's what I just did now. So yeah. So like I said, mentorship is just $100. If you want to join the mentorship, just a one-time payment. I'll teach you these things, how I get to do these things, and yeah, you get to learn O1C strategy. Beyond that, other things too, how I get my entries, and using trend line to also using other things. So it's beyond just that. So now let me do V75 1S. Although you see that my expectation for V for this trade. Okay, let me just start from daily time, my monthly, the way I break it down. So now this is weekly. This is weekly, and I was like, oh, price is coming from this level, right? This level, and I was expecting this low to be taken out. But my bias changed because there's a fresh order block here that price tapped all the way and it's pushing up. And I was like, okay, if this can actually do something like this, take it up and now drop. Do you understand? And now from the daily time frame, remember the last call, I saw something on the daily time frame that made me like, this is going to buy you, and I sent some buy signal, which was around somewhere here, this region. We saw our setup, our sweep of liquidity, and that buy there, this buy from here to here, we caught the buy. I think I sent a signal on that. Now, what's currently happening? Now, this, if you look, this is a zone. This is an area of liquidity that have not been mitigated. Right? That's an area of liquidity that has not been mitigated. This is your invalidation. And now, for me, I wouldn't want to even do anything now because I'm waiting for this last zone. Like, do you understand? I'm waiting for this last zone here. If you look, there was a sweep of that high, of that low, and there's a break of structure. So I'm waiting for this low to be taken out, and I want to buy from this low, this down, that will ride it to the up. But from what's happening now, if you want to do something like this, and you be like, this is your structural liquidity, and this is your protected low, right? You adjust this definitely to the down. It's not really clear. That's why I don't want to force it. Okay, let me go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, if you look at it, where did this price react from? If it is not even react from this level here. If it had reacted from this level, I would have said, okay, it's a good one. But it did not come into this level. So price might still come back and tap into that level. So for V75 1S, I'm not really clear on, my bias is not really clear yet. But overall, I'm bullish. But for now, I'll just wait and see what price will do. So yeah, that's my bias for V75. So what is that level that you saw? Which one? Okay, is it on the daily time frame? On the daily time frame, you said I saw a level. Okay, this was it. Like my pattern, I saw my pattern. Sweep of this low, structural liquidity, price coming back to take it and buy. So you get. That was why I was like, let's buy this that last time. But do you understand? If you see these things on the line chart, it's more powerful. If you see this pattern on the line chart, it's more powerful than even seeing it on the candle. I can tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. That was how I flipped. I took one V75 trade. I flipped it like $5 to like, or let's just say like $10 to like 200. Using what I just showed you guys just now. What I saw was basically okay, let me look for where. Okay, I think it's around, no, it's not around there. Okay, it's around here. See this region? What I saw basically was a sweep, right? A sweep of that high, break of structure to the down. But this one is quite different. This was now my liquidity. It did not break structure. So there have been ways this thing happened. Then I waited for this resistance level, and I entered from that resistance. Can you see the sniper entry? Who would have thought that price would react from here? But the line chart gives you and I sent this signal beginning of this year, and we took this trade from here to this point. So what I'm teaching is basically working. It's something that I've seen over time. So if you see this, your pattern on the line chart, just go take that trade. Take the trade. Now look at it here. Even if you had entered from that point, your stop loss just above here, and you sold. That's if you are seeing what I saw. Now see where you enter from. See the pattern. So that's what I'm saying. All right. So can you okay, V100 buy you took. Can you check if V100? I just reconnected back to the live. Can you check on V100? Okay, V100 buy. What did I see? Okay, I will tell you what I saw. I'm coming. Let me answer this call. Sorry. All right. So this is it. V100, 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 V100. The V100 buy. What I saw was. Let me. I'm coming. What I saw basically was if you look at this, you see that he even reacted from the POI I saw. But because it's not on the trend of the market, it failed. Do you understand? It will fail. And this is a pool of liquidity below it. Like this was one of the things that made me like moving all the way up immediately. And even the second POI I drew, it moved up. So but because it's not in the trend, you are not following trend. So yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw. But for what we are going to do from here is we're waiting for price to come to this level. And what are we doing? We are waiting for sales. Sweep, break, structural liquidity. So that was what I saw, and now this is what I'm currently waiting for. Waiting for price to come all the way here. And I want to sell from there. So yeah, so yeah, that was what I saw, and I think it's clear, right? What other pair do you want us to do? Mostly for the pairs that you want us to trade live now. Let's check. Let's check our V10 1 SO if it's already in our, so that we can call the trade live. If it's already in our POI, I think this is a live trading session at this point. Okay. You see that eye I said it to take out. That's taking out that eye. Taking out that eye. So we'll just wait for a 3 candlestick formation there, and we will ride it. We'll ride the sell. So we'll wait patiently, but before then, you can ask your question, and if you want us to do any other, jump 100. Okay, all right. Let me check jump 100 while waiting for our setup to pay out. Jump 100 J. I think I have a trade on jump 100, but no, it's not really giving. But I'm still looking for sales though. I'm still looking for sales. This is why I have jump 100, because I saw this sweep of this eye, break of structure, the dance, second break of structure that gave us the liquidity, and this level was a fresh level that price had not used, and price dropped from that level. So price might want to do something like this, come here and drop. So this is why I have for J jump 100. Although it's just still pushing, it's not really giving me the retracement or the momentum. For this momentum is quite like it's high. You understand? The push, if it took time to enter into that place now, I would have said it would. But for now, we'll just wait for confirmation. So I think I've answered that. I think I've answered that. So we're waiting. Even if it's this trade, we take life, call it life, and we'll risk something on that. Now, I don't think I will even risk more than $5 on this to get, like, if it goes well, to get like $50 or $60. So yeah, please, if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, and if you like what I do and you want to contact me, you want to DM me, you can DM me, reach out to me, and if you want to learn one-on-one, want to learn, if you want private mentorship, you can DM me. I'll teach you these things, and yeah. So we're still waiting for this trade. V10 1S sell. We're waiting. Stop this. All right, our TP match on TP hit on V51S. That trade I was on, but I closed my profit because of the retracement I was seeing, and I wanted to just focus on the class. Although for this, because price has taken out that high, it's kind of giving us a confirmation. And remember, it's kind of giving us a confirmation for this. So for me, I think we can start selling and risk. Just for me, I won't risk more than 5 on this trade. So apply risk management. This is not a financial advice. Trading is risky, So would have entered. I really did not see this. Would have entered from this level, from that open of the candle, and would have been selling by now. Would have been in profit. But nevertheless, it is something that is still okay to enter at this point. So we have a long way to go on this one. Following our analysis, we have a long way to go on this. So if you are just joining, you know why we are taking this trade, get to know why we are targeting that level. For me, I won't risk more $5 on this. I won't risk more than 5 on this trade. I won't risk more than 5. So yeah, if you are on the group, you are in, just DM me that you are in. Let's be comforting ourselves. So your love is overwhelming me. Your goodness just carry me. All right. How do you stack up position? All right, so like I said, when I see a confirmation like the trade that we're in now, once you see your theory candlestick pattern, right? Once you see your theory candlestick pattern, now these candles I'm seeing here, I saw this candle, this is the first candle, the black candle is the first candle, the other candle is the second candle, and the third candle. Why we're on this trade now is because we saw a structural liquidity. We saw a structural liquidity being taken out, and now we saw a confirmation, three candlestick pattern, and that's how we would have entered from this top. But we missed that entry because we were not on the chart. So we trust the process. I believe something is and let me show you guys so that you will know that I'm in. If you look currently draw down now. These are stacking position is not really something that is at this is it. This is the trades, these are positions, and I will send it to the group. Definitely, I'll send it to the group. I just opened 4 positions on a $5 account. 4 positions on a $5 account, and this is the trade. So you know that what I'm doing here is not like it's a real account. You can see it. It's not like I'm doing it on a demo account. You understand? So if if we lose the trade, I lose it. I lose money. If you lose, so it's something that you have to practice these things to get to where to be better. Yeah. So yeah. I'm still on the drawdown. So now, you said I've explained how we stack, right? I think I've explained how we stack. I think I've explained how we stack. And if you are even stacking 7, see, how can I join your group? Okay, just message me. Let me drop the number now: 9153594623. I'm sorry, I will I'll drop it again, please. 2349153594623. 4 position on a $5 account. How? It's possible now. Very much possible. But it can easily blow the account. Yeah. If you look, see the risk management strategy that O1C trades that it taught us is like when you have like before you do this thing I just did now, and I'm going to show you guys now. $5 account, $5. Like I said, $5, and I've risked $5 on that account, and it has taken me out. Now, if you have like $100, you can flip them, you can spread them into like $10. And if you see a setup, risk. Do you understand what I'm saying? Risk that $10 on that setup. Do you understand? Risk the $10 on the setup, take the trade, and go all in. If you lose that one, you have $90 to go. If you lose 9 with one entering way, Baba, you will recover everything. Do you understand? You will recover everything. So it's reacting from Obisha. If you look to the left, Reynolds, I don't know, but I will check. But this trade is still valid though. It's still valid. It's still valid. So it's still a valid one for me. Even if I stacked, that's why. For those of you that don't stack, you will still be on this trade and you still be in profit. So, or you still be maybe a little drawdown. But for me, I stack positions, I take risk, and I think what I want to even do again, I'm entering again, risking another $5 from this entry, and I will be opening like 5 positions on this one. All right, which I've opened. So yeah, I would have even entered from this resistance. I would have entered from that resistance. So yeah, what other question? Is there probably on? So I've explained how it's possible. If you look at your margin is just you have a margin of, if you have a $5, you have a margin of 5. So you can open good 5 positions. Like yes, you can open 5 positions. You can open 5 positions. You can try it. You can try it. You can try it. Let me look at time. Let me look at time. Another thing is timing too. Okay. The next 5 minutes candle, I should expect a drop from the next 5 minute candle. A drop. So because timing too still. So this is the trade. If you're on the group, just info us that you are in. I think that's the next 5 minutes candle. So yeah, hold on. Trading is very risky, you know. So can you explain this theory? Can you explain candlestick pattern confirmation? I think I've explained that now. Just go back to the video, you see it. I've explained theory candlestick patterns. Like the trade we took, V51S, that hit our profit, that hit my target. It was because I saw a 5 minutes candlestick confirmation pattern, which I'm showing you now again. This is it. Theory candlestick pattern. This theory candles here. The middle candle being the highest, having the highest high. So this candle having the highest high is our. So yeah, that's the confirmation. That candle, the evening star, morning star, evening star, morning star. That's confirmation. Evening star, morning star. He said, do you trade boom and crash? Also, please explain the candlestick pattern. I think I just explained it already. All right. If we don't have any other question, I think that will be all. Okay, you can see the trade is still, like I said, 5 minutes. 5 minutes candle. The next 5 minutes candle will actually push very well. So you should be in profit. And I think for those of you on the group and you want to join my group, DM me. I'll add you to the group. Just DM me your name and I'll add you to the group. And also, if you want to join my mentorship, it's just $100 for the mentorship. I'll teach you these things. I'm currently having a mentorship class. After this, my life class with someone already. So you can join this mentorship and let's build from there. So yeah, that will be all for today. I think if not even didn't get anything, at least this trade that we're on, you should be in profit or you should maximize it. So yeah, that will be all for this class. See you in the next session. I know this one is quite but I hope it benefits you and you profit from it. So thank you. See you in the next session. Bye for now.